Hi, it's Jackie Othen here with the Othen Group. Today's Real Estate Real Talk, you've guessed it, is all about paint. If you're contemplating selling your home, you're probably thinking about whether to do a refresher on some of the paint throughout your house. The best way and the cheapest way actually to get maximum results, whether you're preparing your home for sale or not and just want to enjoy a nicely fresh painted home, is paint. So props, shout out here to Sherwin-Williams. We're a huge fan. They've got some amazing paint colors. I'm not going to give you color recommendations today, but I do it all the time. But I do want to point out a couple of things that you need to think about if you're contemplating painting your home for the purpose of the sale. First things first, you want to think about, before you pick a beige or you pick a blanket colored gray, which most people do, you want to talk to a realtor or a professional designer about getting a color consultation. They've got these people at the paint shops. You want to consider, number one, how much light does this room get or this house get that you're contemplating painting? So depending on the amount of light, so if you've got poor lighting, you probably want to add a light fixture or some extra bulbs in the room. And you also want to make sure that the color of the paint will go a long way in terms of maximum brightness. What I'm saying is you don't go buy a carte blanche gray or a beige in every home. It depends how much light you have. Then you want to draw the paint down so that it's not so deep and strong. So light colors are a fan favorite in real estate and they make for beautiful photography. The second thing to think about is what's around the room or the home that you're actually contemplating painting. I mean, tile. What's the floor look like? What do the walls look like? What does cabinetry look like? So you don't want to just walk into the paint shop and just get any random gray or any random beige or any random yellow for that matter, which I've seen before a number of times. You want to make sure you're using current colors. There are paint colors that we see in homes that are about 10 years old and they look about 10 years old when you walk into a home. So fresh new paint colors make really big differences when you're walking into a home. We have fresh appeal with these new colors because they're brighter, they're crisper. The other thing you want to think about when you're putting paint into a room is the type of finish. So not eggshell for all places, not satin finish for all places, but if you're a family and you're contemplating selling, you want something that's highly washable because when you paint today, let's say you're not selling for a month from now or 2 months from now, you want to make sure the really grubby little hand marks don't show up on your home. And the last thing I'm going to say to you, hire a professional painter. I've seen a lot of families try to tackle it on their own, and in their best effort to do so, all of the money and effort that's spent on the paint now means they need to get a professional painter in because they've touched the floor, they've touched the ceiling. So hire a professional painter, and I'm sure your local Sherwin-Williams store will be able to happily provide a recommendation. And if not, we'd be happy to do. We've got some amazing tradespeople and painters that we trust with our clients' work. And if you're looking for a paint recommendation, send us a DM, send us some photos of the room, and we'd be happy to help you. Happy selling.